What up, y'all? Chargers Truther coming to you August 10th after our first preseason game of the 2024 season and the Jim Harbaugh era. We got scraped by the Seahawks 3-16. Our only 3 points came on a 58-yard field goal. We looked absolutely freaking terrible. Honestly, I never told you guys that, we're going to be great and all that. We need the players to win these games and be good. To be fair, the Seahawks are a very well organized, very solid, physical and aggressive, well-run organization. You need to be a well-run organization, and we are just coming out of the absolutely terrible Tom Telesco 11 years of absolute bullshit. Tom Telesco and his hands are still on this roster. We are still dealing with his roster pretty much. We have made some changes, but yeah, we got Jim Harbaugh, but at the end of the day, coaches do not win games. It is players that win games. You need the players to win this game. You need players to win the games. You win games through size, strength, physicality, aggression, and then everything else comes after that. Speed, agility, juking, passing. That's all after. If you don't have size, strength, physicality, aggression, you're not gonna do anything. You're gonna suck. And we still do not have size, strength, physicality, aggression, at least not compared to the Seahawks. They outsized us, out-physicaled us, out-aggressived us, whatever you guys want to call it. To be fair, they did have Sam Howell. This guy does have some starting experience, so he was a decent quarterback. But pretty much, like, at the end of the day, we got absolutely mopped up by the Seahawks. It was absolutely so frustrating. I don't even have a drink right now, but I'm just going to jump into these stats right now. I guess we're going to start off with the offense. Easton Stick, this dude, 5 for 13, 31 yards only, and an interception. 31 yards. He's not even a running back. These are pass yards, and he played a full half and an interception. This dude played terrible. Terrible. I've told you guys from the beginning, this guy is a third-string quarterback. He is not a second-string. And all the mainstreamers are going to tell you that all offseason, look, the mainstreamers all offseason just talk. They just talk, and they're going to sell you with optimism and all that, because there's no football and there's no one to check them. Everyone's going to forget what they say anyways. They're going to feed all the fans with optimism and happy shit. Yeah, it's all good, but I'm here to be real with you guys. I told you from the beginning. I told you years ago, 3 years ago, Easton Stick is not a good backup. He cannot play football. Like, dude, this dude is a third stringer. And, obviously, this is what you get. Terrible performance. I don't know why the hell this dude played a full half. Going to Max Duggan, played the most of the second half. 4 for 7, 41 yards. Nothing, took a sack. This dude can't do anything. He's not even a quarterback. He can run maybe a little bit, but we got running backs for that. I don't care at all how good our quarterbacks run the ball. Your quarterback needs to throw the damn ball. Dude is terrible. I hate to be mean, but Easton Stick is our third-string quarterback. Duggan is on the practice squad cut. Honestly, this dude, I know this is going to sound really mean, but Max Duggan needs to get a job at Safeway, at the grocery store or something. Go back to school or something, bro. Football is not for you, bro. Or go to the UFL, go to XFL. I'm sure he can be a backup there. Backup XFL. This dude is not good enough. Then going to Luis Perez, the only quarterback that showed any promise at all. He only went 5 for 12. 5 for 12, that's under 50%. 61 yards, more passing yards than anyone. But guess what? He threw it every play. He got less snaps than Duggan. Threw it every single play, and he actually looked like a decent quarterback. Made a nice deep ball throw. Did not score, but we were in position for a field goal. We just went for it on fourth down and missed it. Luis Perez looked like he could maybe be a second-string quarterback, maybe. And just keep in mind, because we got Justin Herbert, our second-string quarterback might need to actually be the starting quarterback for this real game, real regular season games. So this guy might actually need to play. Luis Perez, the only quarterback that actually showed any hope at all, pretty much. So just an absolute shit show from our quarterbacks. And You know, I expected it. This is what I expected. If you listen to mainstreamers, you would be surprised. This is what I expected. If you listen to me, you would know. You would have been ready for this. Going to the rushing. Jarrett Patterson, 7 for 38, 5.4 yards. Not bad. Max Duggan, okay, whatever. Easton Stick, okay, whatever. I don't care about quarterback rushing stats right now. Elijah Dotson, people are still think that this guy could be all right. 3 for 7, 2.3. Terrible. Isaiah Spiller, 5 for 5, 1 yard carry. 1 yards per carry. Terrible, bro. Terrible. Nobody's flashed except maybe Patterson. Give this guy the ball next game. Let's see. Maybe. Patterson can continue. These other two guys, cut them. Just cut them now. Receiving, Jalen Johnson, 1 for 36. I think that might have been the deep ball from Perez. Fajoko, 33 yards off 3 catches. Stone Smart. Spiller got 3 little dump offs from Perez. Okay. Dotson, Parham. Really, nothing here, guys. The pass game was absolutely freaking atrocious, except for that one pass by Luis Perez. Just atrocious. I'm just going to move on because, I'm just getting myself more pissed off. Defense, only got... Okay, look, in the whole game, I would say the only guys that actually stood out to me and did anything, Joe Alt looked okay. Shane Lee made the stop. I was surprised. He shot the gap, made the 4th down stop. Shane Lee, I've never heard of the guy, but he made that play. He might be able to make that roster. Shane Lee, nice play. We're watching you now. Shane Lee's on the radar. Cameron Dicker, obviously the 58-yarder, and Luis Perez, I guess. Only guys that did anything. Maybe Troy Dye a little bit, and Nick Neiman maybe. I mean, Nick Neiman, going on with these stats, and AJ Finley looked okay. That's for the most part, that's it. Nick Neiman, 12 tackles. Dean Leonard missed a bad play. Trying to shot up there, missed it. Finley was all right. Troy Dye was all right. He got a sack. Okay, cool. Henley was all right. Maybe Tooley, whatever. Going to the Seahawks now. Sam Howell, 16 for 27, 130 and a touchdown. That actually looks like decent stats for a quarterback. It looks like decent stats. Sam Howell had a decent game against us. 130 yards only for, a half? I don't really know, but he won the game. He put points on the board. That's what you want from your quarterback. Your quarterback doesn't always need to put up all these 300, 400 yards. They just need to put points on the board and win games. As much as you don't want to hear it, quarterback or wins kind of are quarterback stats. That he won. They won. That's on Sam Howell. Good for him and the rest of the team. Yeah. Rushing, look at their rushing stats. Kenny McIntosh, 8 carries, 40 yards, 5 yards a carry. Ran the ball down our throats pretty much. Look at how much they ran it. 39 yards, 156 yards per carry, 4.0 average. Look at us. If you get rid of the quarterback stats, we had 5.4, 2.3, and 1.0 from our running backs. Not really good. But look at it. They ran the ball 39 times, and we ran it pretty much 15 times if you take out our quarterback stats. So they ran it more than double the amount of times on us. They out-physicaled us. They manhandled us. They, took it to us, and they put their heads in our freaking chins and drove us back. We were getting beat off the line of scrimmage. Just terrible game. Terrible, bro. Things need to change. Things need to get better. Guys need to get cut. No more of this friendly bullshit. Stop listening to the mainstreamers. Oh, he's good. He's a good player. Oh, Easton Stick he's an adequate backup. Do you want to win games, or you want to just pass out freaking completion trophies, or whatever the hell they call it? I'm not here to just watch loss over and over and over again, year after freaking year, being a garbage team. I'm not here for that. If you guys want that, then go to the mainstreamers, and they're gonna sell you happiness. They're gonna tell you, oh, come week 1 will be good. Oh, lost week 1. We should finish the season well. We're still on track. We can make the playoffs still. Let's be real. We sucked. This team is not good enough to succeed. Obviously, we need Justin Herbert, but we shouldn't need Justin Herbert to save us. That's not a well-built team. The Seahawks are a well-built team. We need to do what the Seahawks are doing. Size, strength, physicality, aggression. Players win games. Coaches do not win games. Coaches are not on the field. Harbaugh is not on the field. These guys are not on the field. Who's on the field is Easton Stick, Isaiah Spiller, freaking Leatherwood, Duggan. These are the guys that are on the field. They're not good enough. So you can't expect to win with bad players. Freaking Vince Lombardi could not coach these players to be better. Like to really succeed, you can't, bro. They either can or they can't. These guys cannot. Our roster needs to be better. Our roster is not good enough. We're going to hope that we can reorganize and put the players that actually are decent and are okay and good enough to in the lineup and actually play. Put Luis Perez, start him the whole first half. Put Jarrett Patterson at running back. Put, Alt over there. All looked okay. Put our good, linemen. I think Slater played for some reason that makes no sense. Put Shane Lee out there. Put Put Neiman in there. Finley. But guys, at the end of the day, we need size, strength, physicality, aggression. We need size, strength, physicality, aggression. Let me say it one more time for you guys if you didn't hear me. Size, strength, physicality, aggression. That's how you win games. We don't have it enough. We're still lingering from the Tom Telesco bullshit, weak ass fucking team. And Harbaugh and them are trying to come out of it, but it's gonna take some time, clearly. So that's all I got, guys. This game sucked. It was terrible, bro. Guys are not good enough. And we're gonna hope that things get reorganized and we can somehow put it together by week 1. I honestly kind of hope Justin Herbert does not play week 1 so we can really see what this team is. Like, we cannot just rely on Herbert to cover up all of the holes and all the freaking mishaps or whatever on the team. Let's see what the team really is, as what they really are. Let Herbert sit and show us how good or bad this team really is, because it's a team game. It's not just Herbert. So, like I said, this game sucked. Team is not good enough. Hopefully we can reorganize, make some changes or some shit, I don't know, and get ready for the season. We only got 2 more preseason games and we're going to have the season. Honestly, at this point, this team does not look good, bro. It does not look good. Not look good at all. Seahawks look pretty good, and they don't even, whatever. All right, that's pretty much it. Chargers threw them out. Thank you.